Have you ever seen a ghost? Well, let me introduce you to this antique mirror, which was bought online for only $60. It's beautiful, but is it an actual haunted mirror? Let's find out. This mirror was found in the loft of an old house in Ireland, and the woman who found it said that she had no idea how it got up there. She said her dad built the house around 1970, and he must have gotten it after that. She thinks the mirror was at least 100 years old when they found it. She said it was in pretty bad shape, so she decided to sell it for cheap. And lucky for us, we were able to buy it. And then something really weird started to happen. One day my girlfriend was sitting in front of the mirror getting ready, and I walked past and saw something very strange. I saw the face of a girl who looked to be about 12 years old, staring back at me from the mirror. She was wearing a white nightgown, and her hair was long and brown. I stopped and stared back at her, but then she was gone. My girlfriend said that she didn't see anything, and that she never sees anything in this mirror. I started to wonder, is this mirror actually haunted? And if so, who was the girl I saw? And what was she doing in our home? I found some scratches on the back of the mirror, but they don't seem to mean anything. And I also noticed that there's an engraving of a bird on the side. This could mean something, but I haven't been able to find a symbol dictionary to tell me what it means just yet. It seems like everyone has a different experience with this mirror. Some say that nothing happens at all. Others claim to see things move by themselves. Some say they see ghosts, while others say they hear voices coming from behind the mirror. I've read stories of people seeing shadowy figures moving around their mirrors, hearing whispers, or even feeling touches on their shoulders. There are also tales of mirrors showing images of loved ones who have passed away. People say that sometimes when they look into the mirror, they see an extra set of eyes staring back at them, or they hear unexplained noises behind them. And even though these sounds may seem small, they can be enough to send shivers down your spine. My girlfriend and I were scared, but we wanted to get to the bottom of this. We took some pictures and videos around the mirror, but it didn't show anything unusual. We decided to go one step further and set up an overnight investigation to catch any ghosts on camera. And boy, are we glad we did. As the clock struck midnight, the room was filled with an eerie silence. Suddenly, my eyes caught sight of something strange in the mirror. It was the same girl I had seen before, standing right behind my girlfriend. She was so real, and she seemed to be reaching out towards us. Startled, my girlfriend and I quickly stepped back from the mirror. I tried to capture the moment, but the camera couldn't see what I was seeing. We both agreed that it was best not to stay in the room alone anymore. When we woke up the next morning, we checked the footage from the cameras, and it showed the exact moment when the girl had appeared. I could clearly see her in the mirror, reaching out towards my girlfriend. I felt a chill run down my spine as I realized that whatever was in this mirror was trying to communicate with us. My girlfriend and I were shaken by what we had experienced. We knew that we needed help explaining what was going on. I reached out to a paranormal investigator named Peter, who has helped many people with similar situations. He told me to bring the mirror to his home so he could investigate it properly. On the way over, I couldn't help but feel a sense of dread in my stomach. I knew that whatever was inside this mirror was with me, and I wasn't sure if I would ever be the same again. When I arrived, Peter set up some equipment to measure the temperature and electromagnetic fields in the room. He also brought out his ghost hunting gadgets, like a spirit box and an EMF reader. While he was setting up, I told him everything that had happened since we found the mirror. He listened intently and asked me lots of questions about the details of each event. After I finished my story, he thanked me and said that he was ready to start the investigation. At first, nothing happened. The room was silent, and the only sound was the hum of the equipment. Then suddenly, the temperature dropped dramatically. The thermometer went from 20 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees in a matter of seconds. Peter looked up, startled, and turned to me. "That's not normal," he whispered. I could feel the goosebumps forming on my arms, and I nodded in agreement. He then placed the spirit box on the table next to the mirror and asked, "Is there anyone here who wants to talk to us?" As soon as he finished the sentence, the static in the box cleared and a voice said, "Hello." Peter and I looked at each other in disbelief. Could this be the ghost of the girl from the mirror? Peter quickly grabbed the EMF reader and started scanning the area. "The electromagnetic field is fluctuating wildly," he said, his eyes wide with surprise. Just then, the ghost of the girl appeared in the mirror again. This time she was standing closer, and I could see her face clearly. Her eyes were sad, and she seemed to be pleading for help. I felt a surge of emotion and reached out to touch her, but she vanished before my fingertips could make contact. Peter, on the other hand, remained calm and continued his investigation. He took readings of the electromagnetic field and the temperature, and he recorded the sounds captured by the spirit box. He told me that he had never seen anything like this before. After hours of investigation, Peter came to the conclusion that this mirror is truly haunted by the spirit of a young girl who died tragically many years ago. He believed that she was trying to communicate with us and warn us of the danger that lies within the mirror. According to Peter, the fluctuations in the electromagnetic field and the sudden temperature drops were signs that the girl was present. He also said that the voice we heard through the spirit box was most likely her trying to tell us something important. But why is she trapped in the mirror? And what is the danger that she's trying to warn us about? Peter couldn't answer these questions, but he suggested that the mirror should be treated with respect and care. He advised us not to move it or take it apart, because it could disturb the girl's spirit and make things worse. On our way home, I couldn't stop thinking about the girl's warning. Was she trying to tell us that the mirror was dangerous? Or was she just lonely and wanted someone to talk to? As I looked into the depths of the mirror, I could have sworn that I saw her face staring back at me, her eyes pleading for help. I'm still not sure what to believe. Maybe Peter is right and the mirror is haunted. Or maybe there's a more logical explanation for what we experienced. Could it be a trick of the light or a reflection of something else entirely? And what does the bird engraving on the side mean since Peter's visit? Things have calmed down. The girl no longer appears in the mirror as often, and the strange occurrences have stopped. But I can't help but feel that her spirit is still with us. Maybe she is waiting for someone to understand her story. Or maybe she is just waiting for the right moment to make herself known again. What do you think? Is this mirror haunted? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to vote on whether you think the mirror is haunted or not, check out the poll I posted. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like and share. And if you have any scary stories of your own, feel free to share them in the comments. Who knows, maybe one day your story will be featured on my channel. Here's another video I think you'll enjoy. And remember, even in the darkest of times, keep your head up and your spirits high.